front of the world, you have another thing coming.
And you see that smile all over the face of Masha Slamovich. It was this past weekend at Victory Road, sold out right here in San Antonio, that Slamovich did everything possible to try and retain the Knockouts World Tag Team titles on behalf of the Militia, teaming with Tasha Steelz, who was a replacement for Alicia Edwards, named that same day.
And they did not hold up their end of the bargain, Tom.
Oh, look, big bad Masha. What are you gonna do? Hurt me when I'm not medically cleared? You think you're gonna come out here and fight me? Well, guess what? You can't, because I am under concussion protocol. But listen, Masha, we all know I was the brains behind Militia. You are nothing without me. These fans know it too. You want to know something, Masha? What's funny is that you don't even understand a word I'm saying. You don't even speak English.
Позволь мне сказать тебе одну вещь. What I just said was, I understand everything that you've ever said. I'm sick of hearing your voice, and just like all these people, I'm sick of you.
Tensions are rising here. Look out!
Wait a minute, there's Tasha Steelz attacking Slamovich from behind.
And there's someone who actually has the back of Alicia Edwards.
Yeah, Steelz was utilized by the system.
Whoa!
At Victory Road, clearly trying to do the system's bidding. Slamovich beat the hell out of Steelz. Oh, now Alicia Edwards with Kendra the kendo stick. I thought she wasn't medically cleared for competition or physicality of any kind.
She's not. Kendra's perfectly well and cleared to do some damage, though, tonight. This is what happens when you bite the hand that feeds.
Oh, wait a minute! Here comes the Juggernaut!
It was after Victory Road that Juggernaut told Masha maybe it was all a blessing in disguise. And now has the back of Slamovich.
Wait a minute, look at the back of your screen. Here comes Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards of the system.
The numbers game keeps on switching up.
Grace and Slamovich are surrounded.
Hold the phone!
The Hardys are here on iMPACT.
The Hardys, who we know are no friends of the system, coming out to the aid of the Juggernaut and Masha Slamovich.
Edwards and Myers dethroned the ABC for the tag team titles at Victory Road. But remember last week on iMPACT, the Hardys beat Edwards and Myers. And hold on a second. Our Director of Authority, Santino Marella, is here in San Antonio.
All right, that's enough of this chaos, okay? You guys all want to fight so bad? I tell you what, you're gonna get your wish tonight. It's gonna be Masha Slamovich and the Hard Boys versus Tasha Steelz, Brian Myers, and Eduardo Edwards in a 6-person tag match tonight. And as for you, Juggernaut Jordan,
The liaison between NXT and TNA, Ariana Grace.
And as for you, Juggernaut Jordan Grace, I am just as shocked as you are by all the chaos going on around here. But I have a solution. Next week, you are gonna team up with one of my best friends from NXT and take on Wendy Chu and Rosemary once and for all.
I like the way you think. You remind me of, what's his name? Me. You're good.
And we are back here in San Antonio, Texas, inside Boeing Center at Techport. We were sold out for Victory Road right here in this venue this past weekend, live on TNA Plus. You can relive it anytime on demand. We are set for a huge six-person tag team matchup. Slamovich going right after Steels.
And starting things off hot and heavy here.
These two were tag team partners this past weekend at Victory Road, attempting to defend the Knockouts World Tag Team titles against Spitfire. Steels was a last-minute replacement for Alicia Edwards, who was not medically cleared to compete. Things did not go right between Slamovich and Steels, and earlier on tonight, Alicia Edwards solely blamed Slamovich for the loss of the tag titles.
Look, she didn't hold up her end of the bargain. In my mind, Tasha Steels did, and I just can't believe that Masha Slamovich, after everything Alicia Edwards has done for her, could treat Alicia.
Cover, shoulders down, and a kick out at two.
Could
by
treat
Steels.
Alicia like that. Could do it.
The fact that Slamovich stood up for herself against the system showed a lot of gall, because now it's not just about dealing with Steels and Alicia Edwards, it's Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers as well.
Masha, she had it all. She was lucky to be system adjacent, Tom. System adjacent. We should all be so lucky.
Now Eddie Edwards fighting on behalf of his wife. Oh, it takes a cheap shot at Matt Hardy. And there is a ton of bad blood between the Hardys and the system that we've seen play out here in TNA Wrestling this year. But notably, remember last week, the Hardys beat Edwards and Myers straight up in our main event. The Hardys believe that they should be getting a TNA World Tag Team title shot in the near future.
And right now, it's Matt Hardy who wants a shot at Eddie Edwards.
Wasn't that long ago that Matt teamed up with his wife Rebecca to take on Eddie and Alicia Edwards in Philadelphia in a mixed tag team matchup. The Hardys got the win in that match. And then the ill-fated tag team title match when Edwards and Myers were last champions, defending against the Hardys also inside the 2300 arena in Philly. That was the night Jeff Hardy was sent to the hospital courtesy of the system, and JDC attacked Matt Hardy's wife, Rebecca.
Yeah, and you would think the Hardys would learn by now to not fight the system, to not mess with the power of the system.
Well, the Hardys have not forgotten the treachery of the system. Now Matt Hardy all over Eddie Edwards here in this six-person tag team matchup. Tag made, in comes the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
One of the greatest tag teams of all time, no doubt about it. Get to be in there with the Hardys, Tom.
Oh, stop it. Now the Hardys focusing on Myers and Edwards.
Wait, no!
Little poetry in motion from one of the greatest tag teams of all time. And now Matt directing traffic, taking care of the system, the TNA World Tag Team Champions. Oh, now Steels getting involved.
And a handful of hair from Matt Hardy there. Now Slamovich back into the fray.
Slamovich is bloodthirsty tonight, trying to get her hands on Steels. Steels, who attacked Slamovich from behind earlier on tonight after Slamovich got in the face of Alicia Edwards. Oh, now look at this. You saw Matt Hardy directing traffic, and remember that picture Masha Slamovich showed Matt Hardy earlier on tonight? That picture of her A little girl growing up in Russia who got to meet the Hardys and was saved by the Hardys earlier on tonight. Poetry in motion!
Get a hold of this match, ref! Get a hold of yourself!
Now there's Edwards and Myers trying to get involved, but bounce to the outside.
Absolute chicanery here in our main event.
And now Slamovich off of the top, wipes out everyone.
Absolute bedlam in our main event here.
The system is down. Slamovich and the Hardys are rolling. This match continues on iMPACT, picture in picture.
And everything has broken down here in this six-person main event tag team matchup. The system and Tasha Steele's been laid out on the floor here, Tom.
Emphasis on broken, especially when the Hardys are involved. Now Eddie Edwards tossed inside the ring by Jeff Hardy. Big shot right to the back. What do you think about the claims of the Hardys thinking they should be in line for a TNA World Tag Team title shot?
Look, I'm not going to be the guy that says people like the Hardys, who have laid the groundwork in tag team wrestling for many here in TNA, don't deserve to be considered at the top of the list. But, I mean, quite frankly, what have you done for me lately? We talk about all the time about earning your shots, Tom, right?
You are such a hypocrite, though. You have to admit that.
I don't have to admit anything. I'm under no oath whatsoever here.
Now Slamovich lighting up the chest of Eddie Edwards, and now driving Slamovich into the system's corner. Steels makes a tag.
And here now, Steels has a chance for a little bit of comeuppance of her own onto Slamovich.
And you can understand the motivation of Tasha Steels. If you sign up with the system, she found herself in a tag team title match at Victory Road. Here's the cover and the kick out. Who knows what dividends this could pay for Steels long term?
Oh, you don't say. You know who found themselves in that situation not so long ago? One Masha Slamovich. And she did get those dividends. She rode high as Knockouts Tag Team Champion.
Oh, and now Alicia Edwards trying to trip up Slamovich. The referee didn't see it, was dealing with Steels.
And now, for her treachery, she pays for it.
Pump kick to the face by Steels. Mocking the fans here in San Antonio. A tag made, in comes Brian Myers. Oh.
Myers just having fun, just toying with Slamovich. This is TNA wrestling, folks. Everybody can wrestle everybody.
Oh, Slamovich spine first into the turnbuckles. We may not have seen it often right here in TNA, but Masha Slamovich has wrestled men in the past and been extremely successful throughout her career in professional wrestling.
And no one's gonna question the toughness of Masha Slamovich, least of all me. But right now, she is in a rough and tough situation here.
I was waiting to see if you would contradict yourself yet again, as you did earlier on.
What are you talking about?
Well, I wouldn't say anything like that about the Hardys, but I will say they don't deserve a tag team title shot.
I've never said anything of the sort. I don't know what you're talking about.
And a kick out by Slamovich. You have amnesia.
Slamovich in a bad way here.
This is your main event tonight here in San Antonio on iMPACT. It's Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers, the TNA World Tag Team Champions, representing the system, along with Tasha Steels, up against the Hardys and Masha Slamovich. And right now, Slamovich is in a world of pain.
It is essentially 3-on-1 here in the corner of the system and Steels. Lining up.
Oh! Edwards accidentally chopped Myers. And now Slamovich makes the tag to Jeff Hardy.
And now, Hardy looking to light up the system. Oh!
And Jeff Hardy with the elbow drop. Isn't enough? On a kick out by Edwards.
Gonna take a hell of a lot more than that to put down the TNA World Tag Team Champions.
Call for the twist of fate. Edwards trying to block it. The Hardys who defeated First Class at Victory Road. Oh, and now Eddie Edwards pulled Myers out of way from Whisper in the Wind.
Beautiful tag team work there from the champs. The Hardys got their eyes on tag team gold. They better get used to things like that.
And Myers is legal. Listen to the fans here tonight in the Alamo City. What an environment it has been tonight, as well as this past weekend at Victory Road. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Bound for Glory season. 5 weeks from Saturday, October 26th, we'll be in Detroit, Michigan, live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus for our biggest event of the year, the 20th annual Bound for Glory. Get your tickets now. There's the cover, and Hardy able to kick out.
But just look how quickly the system have turned things around on the legendary Hardys.
In the wake of Victory Road, the system taking the tag team titles from the ABC. Chris Bay has sustained an injury all the night prior on impact against First Class. I believe that directly led to the system being able to capture the titles. The ABC are due a contractual rematch, but the Hardys believe their victory last week up against the system should put them in the hunt.
And they can be in the hunt all they want. But they've got to be named to that spot, like you said.
And listen, there's plenty of teams. First Class, as much as I disagree with them, defeated Sinner and Saint earlier on tonight. The victory by Hammerstone and Jake Something on the countdown to Victory Road against 2 former TNA World Champions, Steve Macklin and Eric Young. That can't be discredited.
A lot of teams on the up and up here in TNA. Ain't no doubt about that. I have no doubt the system will roll into Bound for Glory as tag team champions.
Oh, now Jeff Hardy trying to block. Oh, and Jeff Hardy turns it around, gets the suplex to score, but can he make a tag?
Huge window of opportunity here for Jeff Hardy.
Oh, and now Jeff Hardy was trying to make it to his corner. Myers able to cut down Jeff.
And that's why Myers and Edwards are once again your tag team champions. And you can hear it in the crowd here in San Antonio. I've been in the ring with Jeff Hardy. I know the kind of energy, the kind of momentum he commands from his fans all over the world. Again, that is an energy hard to fight, but kudos to the system for doing just that here tonight.
Another tag made, frequent tags made by the reigning champions, Edwards and Myers, and another cheap shot there in Matt Hardy. Oh, and Myers shoving Slamovich off the apron.
Nothing cheap about that. He did it right to her face.
Oh, now Jeff Hardy trying to battle out of the corner. Difficult situation here for Jeff Hardy. Whisper in the wind.
High risk, high reward for the charismatic Enigma.
What an environment tonight here at Boeing Center at Techport in San Antonio, Texas. Our main event has been on fire.
And now Matt Hardy looking to turn everything around here against the system.
Eddie Edwards has taken a number of cheap shots at Matt Hardy throughout this matchup. Big elbow right to the head. Caught him with the neck breaker.
And Matt Hardy starting to clear house here. The broken one breaking Brian Myers.
Matt Hardy trying to delete the tag team champions. Side effect. Cover. Oh, and a kick out by Brian Myers.
And now you hear it, you see it. Matt Hardy calling to finish this one. Could we see?
Going for the twist of fate. Oh, now Alicia Edwards trying to trip up Matt Hardy, and our referee Paige Prinzavali is all over it.
I mean, Alicia made no bones about that one.
Thank you!
Look, I knew it was a step over the line, but come on! Look at her, she's hurt!
She
Poor
shouldn't even be
Alicia!
out here!
Just trying to support her husband. Oh, she's about to break down, the poor thing. She's been through so much these last few weeks, Tom.
And Slamovich is loving it.
And Alicia ain't going anywhere, Tom. Yo, she's standing her ground. She won't back down.
Oh, wait a minute. There's the former TNA World Tag Team Champions, the ABC.
No. You get your hands off her, you filthy animals! How dare you!
Chris Bay and Ace Austin is escorting Alicia Edwards out of the impact zone. Oh.
Heinous!
And Myers cracks Matt Hardy from behind. Oh, no, Slamovich! Steele's running interference.
Everything's starting to break down here in this tag match.
And Steele sent through the ropes. Slamovich, plenty of momentum tonight, and wipes out Steele's on the outside. I know Jeff Hardy steps through the ropes, going after Myers, thinking about a twist of fate. Eddie Edwards might suffer one.